Imagine living in a paradise and getting paid for it. Sounds like a dream, right? But it's a reality in some parts of the world. If you're interested in changing your life and earning some extra cash, get ready to discover 6 amazing destinations that offer financial incentives for new residents. Let's start our journey in Europe. Despite being a popular destination, many regions in Europe face depopulation issues, especially in small towns. Countries like Italy, Spain, and Greece have programs that pay to attract new residents, helping to revitalize these areas. Besides Europe, other places around the world also offer tempting incentives. In recent years, many people have moved to big cities in search of better opportunities. As a result, small towns and villages have started to face a significant population decline. To tackle this issue, some places have adopted creative and even radical measures to attract new residents, such as offering houses, and in some cases, even financial incentives. A notable example is Antikythera, a small Greek island that stands out as an ideal destination for those who appreciate seaside tranquility. According to Wikipedia, the island has only 68 inhabitants, making the idea of living there even more appealing. It's almost like having a Greek island all to yourself. Imagine waking up every day to stunning views of crystal-clear beaches and the picturesque architecture of small Greek towns. Beyond its natural beauty, Antikythera is rich in history, offering a deep cultural immersion for its residents. Living on this island is not just a peaceful retreat, but also a unique opportunity to be in constant contact with Greek history and culture. Antikythera is a Greek island full of history, where one of the most fascinating artifacts of antiquity was discovered, the Antikythera mechanism. This device, created around 100 BC, is often considered the world's first computer, capable of predicting astronomical positions and eclipses with surprising accuracy for its time. Beyond its historical value, Antikythera offers a unique opportunity for those looking for a new life in a peaceful place. The Greek Orthodox Church is encouraging new residents to move there by offering a house and a monthly stipend of 500 euros. This initiative aims to revitalize the local population and attract people who want to contribute to the community. If you're thinking about moving to Antikythera, it's important to consider these benefits and see if this offer fits your lifestyle. Leave your comments and share your thoughts on this interesting opportunity. Now let's travel to another part of Europe and land in Spain, known for flamenco, potato tortillas, and towns that need new residents. All over the country, there are many towns that need people to stay alive, and Ponga is a notable example of this. Ponga is a small, charming town located in northern Spain, in the region of Asturias. Nestled in the Cantabrian Mountains, this medieval town is the perfect refuge for those seeking tranquility in the mountains. With lush landscapes and plenty of greenery, Ponga is a paradise for nature lovers. Besides its natural beauty, the town offers financial incentives to attract new residents. According to a report from the Spanish site of Forbes magazine, the municipality offers up to 3,000 euros for families with children and up to 2,000 euros for singles or couples without children who wish to move there and help boost the local population, which is currently around 500 people. If you're looking for a fresh start in a serene place with financial support to help make ends meet, Ponga could be the ideal choice. Can't decide between the beach or the mountains? If your choice depends on where you can get paid better, Albanem in Switzerland might be your next destination. This charming Swiss town, nestled in the mountains and surrounded by nature, offers an irresistible incentive: a check for 50,000 euros for those who decide to move there. Just like a Spanish town we mentioned earlier, Albanem is surrounded by nature, but with all the typical Swiss charm. Picture snow-capped peaks and wooden chalets that look like they're straight out of a fairy tale. And the best part, this move to a Swiss paradise can come with a nice sum of money, making the idea even more appealing. If you don't mind the cold and are looking for a new adventure, Albanem could be the perfect destination. Let's extend our trip through Europe and cross the Swiss Alps into neighboring Italy. Italy is famous for offering houses for just €1 in small towns as an attempt to revitalize these areas. However, many of these houses are in ruins and require significant renovations, which can deter many potential buyers. In response, some Italian towns have decided to go further and offer financial incentives to attract new residents. Cc.curionation, for example, promises up to 30,000 euros to those who decide to move there. And there's more. The town pays up to 1,000 euros for each child born there. Sounds like a good deal, right? But before making any hasty decisions, it's important to get to know the place better. Csice Aquarica offers not only financial incentives, but also a rich cultural experience and a peaceful environment, perfect for those seeking a new life in a small, charming town. If we think of Italy as a boot, Csice Aquarica is at the very tip of the heel. Imagining this location helps anyone find this charming town. Once you get there, take in the incredible views and the serenity of the place as you consider the offer of the check. The town was born from the merger of the municipalities of Csice and Aquarica del Capo, surrounded by olive groves and close to the Mediterranean Sea. But are there other places that surpass the ones we've already visited? We'll only find out if we continue our journey. Leave a like and get ready, because we're crossing the Atlantic Ocean to our next destination. Now we're in Canada, specifically in the province of Saskatchewan. Unlike the previous cases where towns offer money to attract residents, in Saskatchewan, it's the province itself making the offer. You can choose from 16 cities, ranging from those in the south near the US border to those further north in the less populated regions of Canada. So, what's special for those considering a move there? Known as the land of the living skies, Saskatchewan offers the spectacular Northern Lights, a true light show in the sky. Additionally, the province boasts over 100,000 lakes, making it a paradise for fishing enthusiasts. One of the world's fascinating lakes is Little Manitou Lake, affectionately nicknamed Canada's Dead Sea. This title isn't for nothing. The lake is one of the few places on Earth, alongside the Dead Sea in Israel, where the salt density exceeds that of the oceans. Now getting back to the main topic of our video. The financial incentives offered to live in certain places. Here, for example, the offer can go up to $20,000, but there's a catch. This amount is for those who enroll in local educational institutions. If studying isn't in your plans, consider Alaska, where the cold life can be rewarding in another way. Alaska, the coldest state in the US, pays its residents an annual amount that varies. Typically, this amount is around $1,200, but some years it has reached over $3,000 per person. Just imagine, I'd probably spend it all on blankets. How would you spend that money? Have you ever wondered where the money that Alaska distributes annually to its residents comes from? Any ideas? The answer is simple: oil. The state, a major producer of this valuable commodity, decided a few decades ago to create an investment fund with part of the revenues generated from its oil reserves. This amount accumulated in the fund is then distributed among all Alaska residents, whether they were born there or have legally lived in the state for at least a year. But Alaska isn't the only place in the United States offering financial incentives to attract residents. There are other regions in the country that also offer money or benefits to those willing to move there. But now, let's pack our bags and head south to Chile to discover what opportunities await us there. The southernmost country in the Americas, Chile, is famous for the impressive Andes Mountains and its farmed salmon production. This destination offers the unique opportunity to travel its length from end to end. However, be careful not to go the wrong direction. Crossing east to west or vice versa can be easier, as Chile is one of the narrowest countries in the world, with an average width of just 180 kilometers. On the other hand, traveling from north to south is a challenge, since Chile is also one of the longest countries in the world. Before discussing the offers to live in Chile and the conditions involved, it's worth mentioning a fact that might discourage some. Those who follow the news know that earthquakes are common in Chile. However, what many don't realize is that only a small fraction of these tremors make the news. The country experiences intense seismic activity, making this natural phenomenon an important factor to consider. To give you an idea, in 2022 alone, over 7,000 earthquakes were recorded in Chile. That's almost 20 earthquakes a day. But don't panic. Most of these tremors are so weak that they aren't even felt. And Chile has robust infrastructure and advanced technologies to handle most of the quakes. My goal here is just to inform you, as a friend would. Now let's talk about the rewards the country offers for those willing to take these risks. The amounts range from 15 to 75 million. But don't get too excited yet, we're talking about Chilean pesos. Still, it's a significant amount. Converted to dollars, This is between $16,000 and $83,000. This incentive is for those who have a business plan and want to start a startup in Chile. Startups are emerging companies typically involved with technological innovations or new processes that have the potential for rapid and significant growth. So, if you have an innovative idea, consider Chile as a possible destination. But if your goal is just to live in a beautiful place and make some money, the other locations we've presented in this video are also great options, along with many others we'll show in future videos. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next trips. Before we wrap up, an important note. All the information provided was taken from reliable sources, but these details can change quickly. Therefore, before packing your bags, it's essential to check the information on the official channels of each destination. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.